If you've never seen Legends of Runeterra before, it's one of the online trading card type games. They have like the free to play and it is very good. Like it's not hard at all to unlock everything just doing free to play. They also have a bunch of single player content that I actually think is quite good. Like they have roguelike type content, which I'll do the tutorial first, and then we'll get into that. Alright, cool. Also, I want to change the graphics. And now I guess I have to change that. And we're good. We're good. How's it going, chat? How are you all? These are your cards. Is there any type of microtransaction stuff in Legends of Runeterra? There's like a paid currency, right? Is there? Yes, I think so. Anyway, I don't like know anybody who's actually spent a bunch of money on it, but probably somebody has. This is Garen, a champion. It falls to me to stop this blessing malefactor. I need to turn up the volume or something. Play Garen. I will. Skins and stuff like that? Sure, makes sense. We have power and health. And champions can level up in a variety of ways, so they have their own little quest.
Who are you again?
Hey, it's Draven. In Legends of Runeterra, you and your opponent go back and forth taking actions each round. And there's some weird stuff like who goes first and stuff. You went first and summoned Garen, your opponent passed, so you act again. This is your Nexus, it has 6 health. Destroy the enemy Nexus to win. So we're going to attack, presumably. Drag Garen into attack. This is our action. And we... Oh yeah, like, who has the attack token changes? Did I voice act Garen? That was so good. Thank you. Raven is blocking your attack, which means it's your action again, but you don't have any cards. Okay. Cool. Resolve. Why does this look exactly like Hearthstone? I don't know. I don't think it does. Garen struck a foe in battle, so he leveled up, increasing his power and health.
Another foe defeated.
Way to go, Garen.
I wasn't supposed to lose. I never lose.
And now we pass, and it's our opponent's turn, so our opponent has the attack token this time, right? But we're still doing the thing where both of us are taking actions. It's just our opponent's the one who's allowed to initiate an attack this time. Play Cythria. I will.
New recruit reporting in.
Hey, Cythria.
We attack soon.
I'm ready.
Imagine having friends. Okay, and now this turn, it's our turn to attack, and we can attack. This is my favorite thing about Legends of Runeterra. You can like click and drag and collect lots of things at the same time. Oh my god, it's actually not letting me do that because it's the tutorial. That's funny. But anyway, you can do that. It makes me feel like a true gamer when I do that. Victory! I guess we're going all the way through the tutorial. Renkertron, the legendary Butcher of the Sands, is one of the most feared and oh. We didn't get to learn more about Renkertron. Unlucky. This time we are Braum. The Mighty Poro is a follower, and like champions, followers cannot level up. Sure.
Even Mighty Poro deserves mighty friend like Bro.
Like Braum. Cotillion, thanks for the 26 months. Now, what do I do?
Carve a path.
Presumably I like block or something. My Nexus has 5 health. Not very much.
Behind Bro.
We're blocking here, we're blocking here. Alright, so this is gonna die. Oh, it has like a thing on it to show that it's going to die. Braum has leveled up.
This was a
Braum is now a 0-2.
carried Elnuk's over.
Do you have like an ability? You're just going to talk a lot? Oh, is that the entire tutorial or? Oh, we have a cutscene? I get to watch a movie? Wait, what's happening?
Then storm had cleared, and farmer said, "No, thank you."
Oh. I should have maybe listened to the first part of that story.
I mean, we must.
maybe the punchline would have been better, I don't know. Survive for 1 round without letting any Poros die. It's not too hard.
You are safe with Bro.
I worked it out.
Oh, very strong. The fighting is hungry work.
I've never had
You like
Paro
Poro
snacks. You think I'd enjoy Paro snacks? Back forth. Learn about the unique back and forth round structure in Legends of Runeterra. It's basically a dog treat. But is it good? You use a mana to play your cards, you start the game with 1 mana. Sure. Your Spiderling costs 1 mana. Able to attack. Remember, you can only attack every other round. This game, your enemy goes first, you'll be able to attack next round. Okay. That means I can't attack this round. I got to meet Majin Bay when I went to Minnesota, who was like the world champion or something of this game. Anyway, I'm going to channel his powers.
Feels good to stretch my legs.
Dr. Judd. Able to attack. This round you can attack. It's a good time to strike. What does Elise do? Start of round if you have 3 other spiders. Attack with Elise, then my Spiderling. Why is it important? Elise summons a new Spiderling when she attacks. Okay. Why was it important to summon? Oh, I guess I'm going to attack with the Spiderling anyway, because one gets summoned when I attack. There's no reason not to attack with the other. Giant brain. When both players pass without acting, the round ends. You know what's... This has been like my secret for years. My brain is actually basically a pretty regular size. I just say that it's giant. The reason that I just say it's giant is because I know that explaining to you all that the fact that it's extra wrinkly would be too confusing to you. Play your house spider. Oh, oh! Why would you make that attack? That's such a bad attack. Surely that's a terrible attack. And now Elise levels. Kind of tilts me that I can't drag to the bench.
I have a new iteration to test.
Okay, Heimerdinger.
I think it's about
If you're smart, shouldn't be extra smooth so the electric signals have less area to travel. My brain is actually very smooth so that radiation from nearby cell phone towers don't get stuck in it. Doesn't get stuck in it? You're on your own. Help Elise defeat the revered inventor. Okay. I'm going to attack, I guess. Yeah, let's attack. Wait, where's my extra thing? Oh, this version doesn't make an extra thing. I've made a terrible mistake. I guess I just win next turn anyway. What? You have so much stuff. I can't believe Jorb's lost in the tutorial. And yet here we are. Grant other spider allies. +2, +0. As a brave attack, Heimerdinger. Heimer. There's no way to like... It's very hard to... Okay. I don't think I can actually say that without it sounding like a dick joke. Just stop talking. Your brain is aerodynamic. That's important. That's important. So this game is sort of interesting where, because you take turns playing, if I like played this before I attacked, my opponent would get a chance to play their own thing before I had priority again and was able to launch the attack. So I can just like launch the attack now if I want.
That wasn't so bad.
That way they don't get a chance to play something. Who knows what they could play that would matter, but... Unleash the Donger. Light and Shadow. Get so many completion things. Your doctor said you had the smoothest brain he'd ever seen. That's not a compliment. I mean...
For justice and all things bright.
It could be a compliment. You drew a spell! Spells are powerful cards that can turn the tide of a battle, or an entire match. Burst spells are the fastest spells in the game. Yeah, that's what this is. They take effect immediately and don't count as taking action. Play. Decisive action. Play your Bright Steel Protector. And when I play it, I give an ally Barrier. So, Barrier protects a unit from the next damage it would take this round. Yep. Should I maybe attack now? I feel like I should attack now. Right click Z to inspect him. Click here to see Zed's associated card, Living Shadow. On attack, create a Living Shadow with my stats. Level up, my shadows and I have struck the enemy nexus twice. Done. Oh, it doesn't let me do that because it's the tutorial. It's so irritating. EV Master, thanks for the 6 months. What is this? Zed protected himself with a burst spell. Unfair. Unfair. I remember interrupts in Magic the Gathering. Counter spell. The good old days. Give an ally Barrier this round. Okay, so you're gonna attack. That's fine. And they're both 6/2s. It's also fine. I'm going to give Barrier to Lux. Kill Zed. Swap 2 allies. Not kill Zed. Kriggs thanks for 7 months. At the end of each round, up to 3 of your unspent mana becomes spell mana. So because I didn't spend 3 mana, it gets stored. I have like sort of ice cream, but only for up to 3, and if I store mana that way I can only use it for spells. Lacking Insanity thanks for 25 months. If you've seen, basically for playing a 6+ mana spell, I leveled up Lux. And now I will attack, I guess. Why not? So I have a Final Spark. I don't know if something that can hit an enemy is allowed to hit the Nexus or not. Actually gonna guess not.
I've got your back.
A Vended Ordolamonis. Hollow. Does it work? Nope. I can shoot that.
Shine with me.
don't actually remember how interrupts in instants were different. Interrupts could only be in response to something else, and they happened faster. Like they could only be responded to by other interrupts. Is that right?
Into battle
Been a
with
little
one
while.
blow. The superior tactic is to never get
Yay! That's the game.
Your tactic is to never get
It's not a super complex game in terms of the rule system, but the things that the different characters do get a little bit complicated. I got a new Jinx deck. And I unlocked the Path of Champions. So the Path of Champions is the PvE mode, and then there's also PvP, of course. We're gonna play some PvE. Jinx from Arcane. It's a big old world out there, but who cares about that? Time to head home, let's go to Zon. So I could choose a different thing, could I? Or do I have to do this one? Maybe I have to do this one. Which adventure should we choose? Ooh, what about that one? I can't wait to play. The Loose Cannon. Recommended for... I think the game is negging me. Fuck. That's kind of rough. All right, well, I'm half a star, I guess. What's this game called? This is Legends of Runeterra. So this is sort of the roguelike mode. We're going through this map. And eventually we're getting to here, which is the boss fight for the act. But we've got all sorts of stuff to do on the way. Choose a power. When you damage an enemy, reduce its power by the damage dealt. When an ally survives damage, grant it +1/+1. When you draw a card, give allies +1/+0 this round. I'm gonna go this one. It seems like... I mean, you draw a card every round, right? And presumably sometimes I'll have cards that make me draw more cards. That was basically a relic that I picked up, and for the rest of this, every time I draw a card, my allies will get +1/+0 for the round. A lost little crushbot, how do you do? My robo pal. Pal. Kill, crush, destroy! It's always the same with you guys. Kill, crush, destroy. I don't know what I was expecting. The enemy has no powers. It says that I'm like waiting for an opponent and things, but it's actually just pairing me with AI. When played or discarded? Am I discarding or replacing right now? I think I'm replacing. Maybe I keep Pow Pow. Does my health persist? I don't remember. Summon a Scrap Scuttler. Willow Spades. Hey, it's Jinx. Jinx levels up when my hand is empty. Get her, crush, destroy. I have a 1/1. Going to attack with it. So my opponent only has 10 health and I have 20. Because we're playing the simplest. We're playing Ascension 0 and we're on floor 1. Basically. What is this? Just a 2/1? Play discard 1 to draw 1. Let's discard this. And it makes me a 1/1. Oh my god, and I get plus... Oh wait, this is broken. Wouldn't Ascension 0 be 1 full star? Garther, nobody asked you. Nobody asked you at all. Oh, thanks, Cam. I think 1 full star would be Ascension 1, maybe. Veteran Investigator. All players draw 1 card. Okay. I'm gonna shoot it. Get out of here. My opponent passed for me. 2. Rocket Border. So I've like done the PvE stuff before, but I don't remember playing like this PvE. Which is unsurprising, I guess. They've done work and released more modes and stuff. More campaigns, more things. I see not level links at 23 months. Can you have the cute thing in the bottom left? I'm in the top right. And no. When I'm drawn, I cost 1 less this round. Grant an ally elusive. Drain 1. From a unit to summon a spiderling. What is drain? I don't know what drain is. Heal your nexus for the amount of damage dealt. And it's 2 copies? Ugh. Elusive is just... it can only be blocked by elusive units. Maybe I'll just make 4/3s that don't cost very much. Creatures are probably okay. Support champion. Choose your reinforcements. I can have Leona, Fizz, or Zed. Leona. Daybreak. What is Daybreak? Bonus if this is the first card you play in a round. Stun the strongest enemy. And if I activate it 4 times... am I going to activate it 4 times? That seems like very hard. Okay. I don't think I can ever transform you, so maybe not. What's Fizz? When you play a spell, stop all enemy spells and skills targeting me and give me elusive this round. Level up if I played 6. That's more like it. Moral creature. Wait, what are these? Do they have Daybreak? Oh, these have Daybreak. Yeah, but we do this. Summon 2 random 1-cost followers. Create in hand a random 1-cost spell. I don't want to do Zed. Zed's OP. Let's be real. We can do Stolen Scrap. When any player discards a card, they summon a Scrap Skelter. When one of the player's units dies, plant a Poison Puff Cap on a random card in the player's... let's do this one. Lots of streamers doing Runeterra bounties this week. Yeah, it's like... Riot has clearly put some money into getting streamers to show it off, right? This is Legends of Runeterra, yeah. The game is not responding, which seems bad. I feel like you want games to respond as a general rule. Gonna give it like 15 seconds and then start panicking. Might be time to start panicking. Any thoughts? Let's try restarting the program. Simply unplug your computer. Unplug your house from the power grid for a second. This happens to you, restarting brings you right back to where you were. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Like, in fact, we're further ahead than where we were. So let's replace all of these. Because I want 1-drops, I guess. What's the thing? When any player discards a card, they summon a Scrap Scuttler. So I want to discard cards. Yeah, that discards cards. Let's also play a Fizz. Do I want to get the attack in now? Probably. Before they get to play anything. Uh-oh. Feels like there's not much reason to play this here. Just play it next turn with the spell mana that I save, right? Let's see what they do. Summon 2 Scrap Scuttlers. Rude. I will allow it. For my action, I will play the Sump Dredger. Alright, that's a really funny name. Don't I just kill all your stuff? Seems fine. This is a League of Legends thing. Yeah. Legends of Runeterra is the League of Legends universe. Card game thingamay, what's it, Hoozle? I have so many things. Oh my gosh, I have so many things. Let's attack. Seems sort of good. Does the fluffy critter have a name? Which fluffy critter? Fizz? Bottom right. That? It's top right. Also, that's my webcam.
Territory.
Bottom left. Oh, it's a Paro. Their health doesn't come back, right? At the end of turn. Pretty sure their health doesn't come back. Comet. Victory again. Only on regen units. Okay, so there's a mechanic that brings health back. Ooh. Warning shot. Deal 1 to the enemy nexus, and it has a charging sigil for +1 damage. I guess it deals 2. Journeying Sandhopper. What is attune? When I'm summoned, refill 1 spell mana. Has a great club, which overwhelms. I don't know what that means. Excess damage I deal to my blocker. It has trample. Okay. Oracle's Lens. Predict. Pick a card from among 3 in your deck, shuffle the deck, and put that card on top. That's kind of cool. Maybe? I don't know. Because like I have a lot of creatures, so maybe I don't need another creature right now. Is this cool? What card would I care about? I'm going to take a Trampler. If you just fill your entire deck with those 1 damage warning shots, you can just win turn 1 every time. Well, you can play 4 of them on turn 1, and then you will not have any cards left in your hand. Open the treasure. Select a card to put in your deck, add an item to it, and put an extra copy in your deck. Give my support an ally +1/+1. Heal your nexus equal to my cost. Ooh. Bunch of healing. It's a lot of healing. Let's do that. They did add a roguelike mode to Legends of Runeterra. Give your champion a new ability. Achoo! A rocket border zooms by before hitting a nearby wall, spilling out bullets and bombs everywhere. OMG, you wonder, is this heaven? When I'm summoned, I create the loose cannon in hand. Deal 1 to enemy nexus, reduce the cost of your cards everywhere by 2. Hey, that's strong. Okay. That is, I believe, scaling. Seems sort of good to make all of your cards cost 2 less for the rest of the game. Curve out. I'm down. And I'm summoned, refilled 2 spell. Oh, so that actually curves even harder. Because I can play this and this turn 2. Does it have Ascensions? Yeah, I believe it does. I don't think I'm going to get all the way through this to show you, but I believe it does.
Happy to do whatever's needed.
Trick shot.
Why? Why are you attacking like that? This is not a good attack. I'm judging the AI at the moment.
You gotta leave the bay to see the ocean.
This deck could definitely use a legend from Runeterra I've never played before. It sounds like you have the game down already though, Cynical Mr. Jones. So, way to go on that. Sir Morak, how are you? Let's make Jinx. And play the loose cannon. And play Pow Pow. And play Rocket Border. This game is sweet. My turn. Discard that. Wait, I'm allowed 6 cards at the same time? I didn't even know I was allowed 6. Play discard 1, deal 3 to anything, create a Jinx in your deck. I have leveled up Jinx. Round start, draw 1 each. Round start, draw 1 each round. The first time you empty your hand, create a super mega death rocket in hand. Is that good? Who knows?
Back off, bud.
These jokes are so dumb, and I love them. Do you mean Twitch Chat's jokes? Or the video games jokes? Or both? I guess both is also a reasonable option. You just noticed that I changed my name on Twitter and tweeted about a depressed pug. Sure did. I have a button on my stream deck that changes my Twitter username. Although it doesn't tweet about a depressed pug. So I'm at a random 1-cost Poro when I play Pow Pow. Wait, does this add that to all of my Pow Pows or just the ones I'm adding right now? 2 to a unit. If you've added 2+ cards to your hand this round, deal 3 to it instead. Deal 1 to an enemy and stun it. Grant your strongest ally a random common item this game. Adds it to all copies? Okay, we'll take this then, since I already have some of those on my deck. Champion. Item chest. Let's give Fizz studded leather, maybe? I don't know. Does Fizz actually do When you play a spell, stop all enemy spells and skills targeting me and give me elusive this round. Create a Chum the Waters in hand on next to strike. Turn an enemy vulnerable and summon Longtooth. That's a lot. Okay. Can be played outside of combat when no spells or skills are pending. Enemy can challenge this unit, forcing it to block. Maybe I'll actually just give Jinx Overwhelm. That seems kind of good. Buy cards to add to your deck. I have $300. I don't want any of these. Goodbye. I don't know if do I get the reroll back? Looks like no. Looks like it's a resource that I'm keeping all the way through. Battle time. Ezreal. Target practice. The foe summons Ezreal. Okay. Alright, this has got to be the place. Smells like old stuff, oil, brass, people. Excuse me, do you know where the expo hall is? Who's asking? Just an intrepid explorer looking to get his hands on, study some ancient firearms, for historical reasons. Oh yeah, historical reasons, huh? Well, it's a good thing you're about to be history. It's very violent. Like, that was a perfectly reasonable conversation that we were having, and then now we're just battling cards against each other. I guess that's how it works. I want a 1-drop of some sort, so let's discard all these. I don't think I need any of them. Alright. They belong in a museum. This is a reference to Ezreal, who is the person we're battling.
The sun rock got me good.
Okay, do I want to attack? Probably not. I will pass. Ooh, I get a 4/3.
Officer J.S. Hawklaw, Unit 6.
You've targeted enemy 8+ times? What? Seriously? That seems like it must take such a long time to level.
Just keeping the peace.
Approaching suspects.
You're attacking me? You're elusive? I'm finding out so many things. Yeah, I never understood the, like... There were all the summoners and stuff, and then they just disappeared, and I don't know why. I thought the summoners were fine. I don't know.
Happy to do whatever's needed.
Your old lore was weird and didn't make sense. What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with your lore being weird and not making sense. Maybe only best attacks, actually.
Observe and learn.
They keep making me draw more cards. I'm not sure it's particularly bad for me to be drawing more cards. Quick attack. What is quick attack? While attacking, strikes before its blocker. Okay. I think I will play
My first big
that one.
Charged up and ready to go.
Where are you?
Is
Academy
a serious
Prodigy.
form of flattery.
And this one.
How can I help?
entering crime scene.
Oh, you're coming in.
Safety first.
Sheesh. How'd I do?
Guns
Sheesh.
always
No, I can't do it. I'm not young enough. They didn't want to find a reason for all of the new champs why they fight on the rift, so they just gave up. Maybe. Who could say for sure? Wait, I have an elusive unit now? Oh. Hey, my creatures. Hold up. About to die. Golden crush bot. It's like shiny.
The other forward. Obstacle, meet gauntlet.
Sorry, they did what, Garthor? I don't feel like they did that. I feel like they didn't do that.
Just you and me, Fishbones. And them.
Wait, you get this without even having to transform Jinx? I didn't realize that. I thought you had to transform Jinx to get that. Wait, I thought I cast a spell and that made it so the things that targeted Fizz stopped targeting Fizz. Was that not Fizz? That wasn't Fizz. Oh. Well, that explains a lot.
Nothing feels better than the sun on your scales.
Here we go.
Carrying doors sucks. You can never get a good handle on them.
Fly zone.
Easy, tigerfish.
I mean, you could though. You could carry them with the handle on.
I'm on a roll.
Right?
I can do this.
I don't see why not.
Now it's a party.
I got.
Found one.
Sorry, I can't see what's happening anymore. When I'm summoned, create a darkness in hand if you don't have one. When you play your next darkness, a surround copy it targeting the enemy nexus. I don't know what that means. To play, spend all of your mana, deal 8 to a unit. Okay. I think the actual line was something like, Misfortune filled the hall the same way she filled her corset, both text to contain her.
Anything can be scattered to its elements, even us.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry. If you hear bangs in the microphone, it's because my cat is headbutting it.
Lucky shot.
I think we did it. I think we beat Act 1. I don't know, I'm not a fan of sexism. That's a really bold and brave statement. Amnesty. I think, been generally finding it negative overall. Maybe by quite a lot, actually. I get. Completion time. New record. Hello. Hello. This is my cat. Why Zephyr? Because he is gray and fast. Used to be fast anyway. Now he's kind of fat. I suppose being fat doesn't necessitate that he isn't fast. But it does coincide with him not being fast. It isn't amusing, Timothy. Nobody here is saying that it is amusing. We are saying that it is cringe and awful. Oh. My Jinx has leveled up. I have fragments. I don't know what those do. Complete objectives to earn additional rewards. Israel is like the Guardian. I guess so. So now we have part 2 of this one, or we could go somewhere else, yeah? Can we go somewhere else? I need 2 stars to do this, so it's locked. What if I went to the great city of Demacia? These are also locked. Recommended for 3.5 stars. Wait, I can do this one. Defeat Teemo in his world adventure. I wish. This is the world, huh? So this is what the world is like. Alright. This one. Recommended for 1/2 star. Hey, it's Teemo! The exact person we needed to defeat. If you click the book, it will show the open missions. Gotcha. Gotcha. Round start. Grant the weakest ally +1/+1. Game start. Draw 2. Round start. Create a fleeting 0-cost counterfeit copy. Pick a card in hand. Create 4 exact copies of it in your. Let's do battlefield training. It seems sweet. Maybe. I don't know. Could be cool. Boom ba boom. Is my deck back to the starter deck again? Looks like it is. Crazed ape sounds. How does this game compare to World of Tanks? Same number of worlds, different number of tanks. I'm very hungry. I'm going to have a delicious dinner after I am done with this stream. Anybody planning on eating food today? I think I'm confused. Why did this one get +1/+1 over this one? Like they were both 3 power, but this one had less health. And my relic's meant to give my weakest unit +1/+1? I don't understand. I had some canned haggis today and would not recommend it. Yeah, that doesn't sound very good. I would also not recommend that. I guess it just looks at power and then it's random which one actually gets the thing. That seems to be how it's going anyway. My power explains it if I hover over weakest. Where's my power? Is this my power? Lowest power with ties broken by lowest health, then lowest cost. But it was a 4-1 and a 4-4. And the 4-4 got it. Oh wait, no, it was a 3-3. And the other one was a 4-1. Is that what? Doesn't matter much at the moment. What does this do? 2 scrap scuttlers. I will shoot one, and then I should win. I believe that's a win. Are we Star Guardians? We are Jinx. Jinx is who we are. Add 2 copies of a card to your deck. Grant all allies +1/+1. Deal. Why not? Oh, this way. Who is our support champion this time? We can choose Zoe, Quinn, and Nar. Create a super cool star chart in hand, or if you have one, reduce its cost by 1. So you play 10 cards with different names. When I level up, grant your Nexus. When you summon an ally, grant its keywords to all allies. Incredible. Oh my gosh. This is too confusing. I'm just going to try it and we'll see what happens. Slightly too much reading, sorry. Why are we talking about which champs are conventionally attractive? Garen? Looks like I need to rethink. I don't know. We were talking about sexism for some reason. It's an important thing to talk about sometimes, but maybe not right now. Alternately, maybe now. I don't know. Zoe, Rocket Border. So did this get +1/+1? Because wait, what does it have on it? What is this? Studded leather. Why does it have studded leather? Did I give it studded leather? Did I do that? What is a super cool star chart? I don't know what's happening. Why didn't you get +1/+1? What is studded leather? Why do you have studded leather? Game automatically equips some random cards with equips like studded leather. Gotcha. That makes sense. Discard 1 to invoke a celestial card that costs 3 or less. Things are happening! Wait, this combos with Jinx's thing. Oh, I don't have Jinx's thing. with the thing where everything costs 2 less. But I don't have it, so... Anyway, I'm going to play this now. And then I'm going to attack. Settle Leather is a permanent upgrade to my Jinx deck that I got from getting experience from beating the last round. Thank you. That explains it. So when I draw a champion and I already have the champion, I instead get this. Create a fleeting Petal Star in hand. Create a Zoe in your deck. Stun an enemy. Ah. Stew. Slot bot next. When I'm summoned or round start, plus O+1 for each card you drew last round. Blocks. Hey, Super Monkey. Welcome, welcome. Victory! I feel like every time that I get the victory screen, I should have to watch a 5-minute credits sequence. Mana potion, less cost for Pow Pow. The fact that you still call it Pow Pow tells me you're not ready. Pick a follower, create a copy of it in hand with +1/+1. And draw a card. Okay. Let's make these cheaper. Champion item chest. When I'm summoned, draw 1 +2/+0. Wait, but now I don't get +1/+1 on her anymore. The foe creates an augmented Poro in hand. Don't know what that is. Guess we'll find out. Why is this Sleepy Trouble Bubble? Shouldn't it be Fizz? We don't even have Fizz. I have Zoe. Shouldn't it be Zoe then? Do I have like 2 Zoes and 2 Sleepy Trouble Bubbles in hand right now or something? In my deck, I mean. I'm just generally confused, I think. Should I play this? And discard it later. What does this do? Augment. I don't know. So my understanding was that this was the spell version of Zoe. So if I already had Zoe, I would get this instead. But clearly that is not what's happening.
How can I help?
Now I will shoot you. If you have Zoe on board, your second drawn Zoe will transform to Sleepy Bubble, but your deck also main decks a spell as well. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I figured must be happening. Ah, so you can tell because this one doesn't say create a Zoe in your deck as well. If it were the spell version of the actual champion, it would say create a Zoe in your deck. Hard to backseat without understanding what's going on. Is it? But that's how everybody backseats. Why are you attacking? Is that attack just very bad? I don't understand you, computer. Doesn't seem like a good attack. I guess I've never, like, criticized Jawworm in that way. Wow, Jawworm. What a bad moment to attack. Yeah, I've never said that.
What can I say? I'm an adaptable guy.
1-star's whoopsie is another spark.
Attack!
For a taste of tomorrow.
The AI gets smarter and harder with increased star level. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't consider that they would have the AI, like, turned down. I guess that makes sense.
Mostly. This is a no-fly zone.
Just would not have assumed that that was the case. I'm used to games like this making the difficulty harder by giving the AI more stats and stuff, not by making the AI play better, you know? It's actually a really interesting conversation about difficulty, where a lot of the time difficulty in games like this is just completely artificially achieved by making the AI have more bonuses. But like if you look at chess, it's obviously possible to have difficulty increased by making the AI play better. What is the current highest star level in the game? Don't know. I have no idea. Add 2 copies of a card to your deck. That is a 7-drop. Nightfall, give other allies +2/+1 and overwhelm this round. Nightfall bonus if this is not the first card you play in a round. But it's a 7-drop. Seems difficult. Turns out people don't like playing against AI that are better than them. The AI always feels very soulless when it's better than you. Like the way that it's better than you doesn't feel enjoyable to play against. Because it won't make mistakes in a way that you can understand how to beat, really. For chess AI, I mean. Like playing against a human chess opponent who is better than you, it is still possible for the opponent to overlook mistakes, overlook moves in ways that let you win. But it doesn't feel that way when you play a chess AI that's better than you. Because the way that you would beat the chess AI would be to like understand some long strategic concept better than it does, basically. You're just like not going to if you suck at chess. Anyway, this is my opinion. Alright, I'm not gonna finish this full run. I am going to call that a comfortable 7-hour stream and go have some dinner. I could use some dinner. Thanks for hanging out for the Spire and for checking out some Legends of Runeterra with me, though.